Hey guys, it's Saturday. I'm not streaming today, but guess what, Jamie? It's going to be a nightcap. Yes, that's right. I'm going to bring you guys some rare character bourbon. This is 68.72% alcohol. It's 9 years. And by the way, look at this amazing label there. It's awesome. So I was playing some Khazan offline. I found some Cat Boss. Decided to give it a try. Also, I'm back to the old camera for now, but ignore the stutters, okay? Just listen to my sultry voice. Started to fight it, and then eventually I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to fight this thing. So I did, and then it took me 2 days to do it because I didn't have enough time for the first day. The second try, I actually got it pretty quickly and ended up getting to the end of a thing. So I'm going to do some commentary of the fight that you're going to see here. It's nothing crazy. Can this start? It's nothing crazy by any means, but it's fun. I did, however, unfortunately miss the cool cinematic with the cat thing. It's like a cat-tiger thing with chains. You'll see it. It's cool. Here we go. Obviously, showing my prowess at, parrying. We all know I'm amazing at this. So this thing hits like a freaking truck. And I'm pretty sure I've died prior to this recording, maybe like 5 times. We're going to call that death 6. I die a lot, and I die really quickly. So a lot of the thing here is trying to figure out exactly what his moveset is, what's the tell, what's the actual hitbox, because there's a bunch of like weird moves where he'll like jump up in the air and like flail his arms and legs, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. I'm already bad enough. So trying to figure out what to actually parry of this body part is big. Plus his opening isn't always the same that I figured out. It's all random. That's one of the things that makes this game a little more difficult, is it's not always set in stone an opening. Sometimes openings with Elden Ring fights or Dark Souls fights are kind of the same. That was a very quick death. We're on, what, 7 already? I'm not going to count all of these because I'm going to skip ahead. So I'm going to comment a little bit on here, but let you watch the fight without my dumbass and then go a little forward, okay? So that's what's going to happen here. This is just in place of a stream. Feel free to, make fun of me, whatever. I know you all will anyway. Here, probably a redeem sip right now. Here you go. It is a very good dram. He hops around way too much too. And you also see later on that he actually builds up a plague status, which I'm not sure how it's different from like poison or venom. It's just, oh, here's something else we gotta add in. So it just damages you over time. So I eventually get smart and get a bunch of those consumables and like get rid of that. But he's also extremely tanky. I am using a greatsword. I feel like I would be doing more damage, but I wasn't. Like, I just could not do a lot of damage. And I feel like that's intended by the game design. These fights are intended to be very long, drawn out, like stamina battles. And because my dumbass thinks if I press button harder, I do more damage, the tips of my fingers get like, the blackberry thumb. Have you ever heard about what a blackberry thumb is? Are you youngins? Look up blackberry thumb. It's a thing. Wow, look, guess what? I died. So I'm trying to press the button less hard at least, because my God, my fingers have been hurting playing this game. So I'm gonna just play a little bit. I'll be back in a smidge. I don't know when, but I will be back in a little bit. Just to, figure out. Also, why is this border still here? I gotta get rid of the border. I just realized this whole thing doesn't have a border, and that's not cool. So let's chill on that for a second. All right, there's your full screen. I will go away quicker. Actually, what the hell? Now I'm in a disembodied head. I'm a little high. There we go. As you can tell, this is a low effort kind of thing that I'm just doing. This is Wednesday night for you guys. I'm not have any other time to do it because I'm going to stream tomorrow for you guys, Thursday and Friday, and I have a birthday party to be at for my wife on Saturday. So this is the only time I have to do this. So anyway, enjoy me being stupid. We will reconvene later. I don't know when, but it'll be later. Okay. Okay. Now we're back. I probably died a crap ton, and that's okay. This is what happens here. So, I don't know what happened in that thing. I didn't watch it. I just skipped ahead and restarted my recording. So, I did do a bunch of things where I tried to get new skills. I tried to go sell some stuff to get more stats. None of that stuff's really gonna matter. That stuff's negligible. You just gotta learn and get better. So, looks like I got a nice fat stack of damage there, or at least I thought, and then you look at his health bar and you get really sad. Because he's so damn tanky. The name of the game, for me, and at least what I've seen, see, that is the weird hitbox. I think it's his feet. I still don't really know. The thing for me is when you parry, there's a skill that I have called Heart Seeker or Heart Piercer, and I missed that one because I suck. But after you parry, you can hit a light attack, and then it'll do that quick 2 like red slashes you see, and then you can do a heavy attack right afterwards, and that's the Heart Piercer. That is a ton of stamina damage and a ton of actual damage. I always forget to do that, but also there's like a nice little dance between what attacks let you parry and do one of those before he hits another part of his combo. Because parrying doesn't break the combo. It's kind of like what's the game that wasn't? I think Lords of the Fallen did that, where it didn't break the combo, and that's fine. But I guess Sekiro doesn't do it either. But that's one of the big challenges for me, because that's really what you're going to do. If you just sat here and tried to hit only in your openings, you're not utilizing the Great Sword build the way it's supposed to. And it's, at least with this one, it's pretty parry counter-based, which, as you guys know, is not my forte. I am awful when it comes to this. But, you know, Shactuka, I'd see I'm doing a little bit more damage now. I'm figuring out some stuff. I wonder what kills me in this pool. The problem is, you see, I'm at 2 out of 7 left, and he only I've only killed maybe like a 1/6 of his health. That is the issue. I just take way too much damage early on, and I don't think I've even like poise broke him yet. And you might be like, why did you do that attack just now? You didn't hit him. Well, regardless of whether I hit him or not, I still get the buff, and the buff is whenever I do a charged attack, it does this like pulse, and it helps stagger some bosses. It does stagger him, it just depends on when. I still haven't figured out, like, when bosses are able to be staggered versus when they're not. Whatever. But yeah, you can see me being stupid. I'm gonna drink some more of this whiskey. Oh, look. I died. How appropriate. Well, I'm gonna leave you guys here again. Let me make sure what timestamp I have. It is 17:20. It's gonna be 17:30 around. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Okay. This might be where I get upset and go somewhere. Yes, I'm going to upgrade some stats. Guess what? I can't. I don't have any stuff left. So I'm going to realize that. I'm going to run up to the fog gate, grab my stuff, run back, and probably do that again. Which is fine. You know, we need all the stats we can get. And the one thing I do really, really like about Khazan is while you're fighting, you still gain skill points and you still generate lacrima, which aids you. So, like, if you're stuck on a boss forever, technically you could just still get infinitely stronger and eventually overcome it by getting more stats. You know, it's to be a long-ass process, but it is a thing that would be the case. And I think it's a welcome addition. I think Dark Souls, Elden Ring could like kind of utilize that. It's like, because yes, this game is super ass punishing, but there are some systems in place to at least aid you. You know, you can summon, which I don't do. Not saying you can't, I just don't do it because, you know, chat, you guys will just never leave me alone if I do that. It's just like Swinub. But I'm enjoying the nightcap again. And again, look, guys, like, I don't have a ton of time to do everything. I want to give you members more stuff. Aside from just like the first impressions polls, like I really do. It's just time for me right now is so insane. Also, this thing I think has killed me so many times. Oh, I got the deflect. Look at that thing. Let's go. See how he's getting kind of a little broke there with those pulses? That's why that skill tree thing I grabbed. It's because of that. But most people pick for the great sword. But anyway, you know, I hope you guys had a good Saturday. I'm currently, right now, as you're watching this, probably at a duck bar doing something. I don't even know what I'm doing. It's probably going to be, like, rainy and, like, 60s, so not, like, super great to be outside. But whatever. We're outside. We're chilling. We're hanging out. He is so tanky. But I will say, I really love the design of this boss. He's got, like, a captain's, you know, ship wheel around his head. Wait, it's probably not, it's not at all what that is. It looks like he broke out of like some sort of like prison, but I'm gonna pretend it's a ship wheel. Which then also reminds me of the Dark Souls 3 swamp enemies. Those guys that run around, they have the big circles around the head. That reminds me of that a lot. I'm gonna die in a second, probably. Oh, I got the heal up before I died. Look at that. Gaming! Also, you'll find out that I have... Hitting that attack is so hard because you move so freaking often. It's impossible. And no stamina to deflect, and now you died. Look at that. Complete nincompoop. You'll be happy to know that at the very least, I kill him. Spoilers in the next video we're gonna watch because I had 2 recordings here. So let's take a pause here for a second. It'll be 30:17. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we're on the other recording now, and you're gonna be able to see me possibly be successful. Who knows? Somebody, if you're watching, maybe count how many times I died. I don't even know. I'm not keeping track of it like I used to. I don't even care. But you know, it would be curious to know. I think I do like this one. The distance in time between the first recording that I watched for the nightcap and then this one, I'm pretty sure was like 6 days or something like that. It was a lot of time. Like a healthy amount of time. And that is such a weird attack. They do a really good job of diversifying like tells and animations and things to always keep you guessing, even if you fought the boss for so long. And especially for a complete nincompoop like me, it makes it difficult. Oh, look at that! So I think this one's like a feel-out one, so I think I like probably die quickly here. But I don't think it takes that many attempts, so we're gonna end up like skipping to the final attempt. Well, me, you guys don't. You're gonna watch the whole thing, and I really want to see how many it was. In this one. I think it's 3 or 4. I don't think it was too many. So you know, I'll pause after I die here, which probably shouldn't be a long time. But also, if you guys like Bourbon and you get your hands on some rare character stuff, they are fantastic. They really are. This thing is full. This is a KOA barrel. This is from Bardstown. They're not all going to be like this. They all come from different locations. Rare character is a bottler, but they still have to choose the barrels, and they're choosing some really good things. Now, this one, you're paying a lot for the ABV, so this one was like 135 bucks. So you don't have to pay that much money for them. Some of them are a little cheaper. Some of them don't have as much alcohol content in them. This one's 9 years old, so it's, you know, it's close to that 10-year mark, which for Bourbon is kind of like a little bit of a landmark. But I really enjoy this guy. I mean, look, how freaking far am I down? Yeah, I'm that far down. Like, it's kind of a lot. Also, I need to figure out this camera. I actually like the camera. It just keeps skipping. I need to like reset it or something. It's obnoxious. This is why I switched to my phone for streams. See, and I died. So there's one. So like, I'm gonna scrub to the successful attempt, and I'll see you in a second. So this is what, 240-ish? Okay, this is a successful attempt. I think this is attempt 3 on the recording, which is not bad. So I'm curious how many times I died last time. It's probably in the between 18 and 23 attempts, I would say. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's less. I don't really know. I'm not counting. I don't really care. If someone watches the whole thing, hey, leave a comment. Let me know how many attempts did it take me for this boss. So you're gonna see, like, I start to like put together the parries and learning everything, but then I immediately try and throw as soon as he gets close, like a, you know, like a third health left. I start to just take stupid damage for no reason. But you can see, this boss is no joke. He's not the hardest boss by any means, but design-wise, he's gangly, and it's hard to tell what part of the body you gotta look for the parry timing. I really, really like the design of this boss, though. He looks really cool. See, that broke me. And I don't know how, I do not know how I parried that. I really don't. Wild that I did that. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. See, look at this. I'm breaking him much quicker on this attempt than I ever have in any other attempt. And I think that's really the reason why I did it on this attempt. Because you kind of still have to be aggressive, which I wasn't being aggressive before. I was like kind of like respecting him too much, and you kind of got to just keep doing shit. You can't just like wait for him to come to you. You got to keep the pressure up. Ooh, see, I don't even know what that move does, but I did not get hit by it. Look, he's under half health, okay? I promise you. I go from like 6 heals to like 1. I really, really try to throw there. It's I don't know if it's just me, so I'm not being greedy. It's just you look at the health bar and you start like thinking ahead. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. But then you don't pay attention to the moment and you start taking dumb damage. And look, I'm like, oh my god, this guy's getting shit on right now. I'm gonna crush him. And nope, bang. Look, we're plagued. We're plagued right now. Oh, no, we're not. See, and I missed that one. And this is one of the things where I should be dodging that right hand now, because it does give you that plague buildup. Doesn't look like I'm fully plagued yet, but it's probably happening soon. But look, we had 6 heals not that long ago. We are already down to 3. No, we're down to 2. We're down to 2. See, and I'm used to the symbol on the screen for that, but no, it's just a sound. I gotta remember, those are always just grabs. I'm not conditioned to dodge those quite yet. Because most games still give you a tail. That's just a sound effect tail, and it's the same sound effect as the like big deflect one you can do. Look, that was our last heal. We already went through 6 heals, and we only maybe got, I don't know, another like 20% of his health, maybe? Like 10% of his health, since last time we had 5 or 6, sorry. Like I said, I tried my best. I tried my best. Look, I'm getting scared because I didn't even try and deflect that one. I just ate that. I ate that hard. And I'm very lucky I broke him here. This is the only reason I got him, because I broke him. So, bang. Look at that. We got him. Let's do a nice fancy. Oh, it's such a good freaking bourbon. Shactuka is no more.
General.
We got Shactuka. He is gone. I'm pumped about that. So I'll let you guys watch a little bit of this, and then we'll skip to another boss that I ended up doing on another, on this same session, actually. So let's just pause right here. What is it, 9:45? Okay, so you guys remember that little, like, dragon kind of dude we helped on a quest that his parents died? Well, this is him, and he got unmutated. I don't know why. So, this is the first attempt. You saw it in the playthrough. This is the first attempt of this guy. It's just another Viper clone with a little bit of a different design, but the darkness or whatever, it's basically Viper. And what I learned is once this darkness kind of phase goes away, it's pretty damn easy, but he doesn't take a lot of damage. I don't exactly know the mechanic of what has to happen. I don't know if it's like the Elden Ring Crystallians where you have to just like break them open before you start doing damage, but this dude doesn't take any damage. I don't know what part of the body it is to hurt him, but I was like, oh my god. He's gonna take me 60 tries. He's taking no damage. Then eventually, something happened, and I still don't even know what. So if you know, please let me know in a comment down below or whatever, because I'm at a loss. I mean, I did the thing, I don't even know. I mean, I don't know most things, because I don't pay attention, as you guys are very aware. But anyway, I want to thank you guys. Anybody that's watching this, members-wise, Eggs, CA, Joey, Jamie, possibly, Lopez, probably not, Zeldis, probably not. I don't know if Anthony is currently a member. Sam might be. Anyway, even if I don't name your name, love y'all. Y'all are great. So thank you for just supporting me anyway. And I hope you enjoyed this little nightcappy kind of thing, me drinking the thing, and not live, but you know, we're doing with what we can, right? Oh, it's so damn good. And in fact, chronologically, this is before what we did Thursday and Friday, which is kind of cool. Let's go back in time a little bit. This is like, you know, 10 days ago, like total. Yeah, look how much health he's got left. I don't know what's going on, and I'm almost dead. Look, I have 2 heals of 7 left. There it is. So I broke something, and I don't know what, but he got absolutely dumped on right after that. Like, he just got destroyed. I don't know why. But he gone. Well, hold on. He gone. Look at that. We got him. So there you go, guys. That's a long nightcap for you. Hope you enjoyed it. I will definitely see you guys next week. Don't worry about that. Appreciate y'all. Sorry. Appreciate y'all. Here's as always. You guys are great.